Shalom, this is GMS Holland Sit Downs coming back with a lesson. First off and foremost, I would like to give all praises, glory, and the highest honor to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Kakadash, double honors to the elder apostle of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect out there that spreading this word of sincerity and truth all over the four corners of the earth. Gone, this is gonna be a GMS news update concerning this article right here. COVID was excused for CBP to install facial recognition at 76 airports. Now this is a thing that I have been saying for a long time, which is that this coronavirus will be used to implement all kinds of things. It will be used to further their agenda. You know, I have all kinds of things planned. We spoke about the mutating, you know, to bring in, you know, how they call it, a stronger variant. Okay, we spoke about that. We spoke about that they're gonna implement martial law. They're gonna implement the curfew. And I just watched the news over here in Holland. The curfew was supposed to end 8th of February, but now they stretch it to the 4th of March. Okay, and then they're trying to make it all lightly and say like, yeah, maybe it's gonna be unnecessary, but we will figure it out. We have to check what the UK variant is going to do. Okay, so now concerning this article right here, it says COVID was excused for CBP to install facial recognition at 76 airports. Okay, now we have been talking about that too, man. That you know, a lot of public places want to implement all these cameras with biometrics, you know, facial recognition, which is actually, you know, something that they are so-called always against. Talking about people, their privacy and stuff like that. Just like how the cops, when they pull you over, they ask for your license, but you don't have to give them according to the law. You don't have to give them your license. You only have to show them. Okay, you don't have to roll down your window. You don't have to get out the car. You just have to show your license. Okay, and not give your license that they walk away with it. Now here it is, that would be your own personal desire to give them your license. But if not, that should be your own protection, right? You protect your own personal information. But that shit is out the window now. Okay, they want to push through. They want to push towards full control and full how you say that? Full awareness of the people that come in and out the city, people that come in public places. You know, the intentions of people. And here it also says the federal government is driven to build a comprehensive biometric database on all Americans and has used the Great Panic of 2020, Ronas, to accelerate its efforts, all in the name of making citizens feel safe. So that is the cover-up. Okay, that's exactly what I've been saying, what brothers have been saying over the year, over these last couple of months, that it's all a cover-up, man, under the banner of the Ronas. Okay, why you think that all these videos, why you think we say Rona? Why you think we say Crown 19? Why you think we use all these cover-up words? Because they taking this shit down, man. Why do you think we say jabs, shots, vaccinations? Because they covering that shit up, man. They taking it down. Okay, so a lot of things is going on, and they don't want us, of course, to interrupt their plan or to spread the word, to bring awareness among the people. Okay, because these videos that we make don't only pop up among, you know, our Israelite brothers and sisters, but also amongst, you know, these heathens, man. which are also turning against their own government, which is prophecy, because the scripture says there shall be sedition among men, which the word sedition means uprising against the government. Okay, so I was looking in this article which airports it's talking about, but I couldn't really find it. So let me pull up the scripture in Jeremiah. I believe it's Jeremiah 6 and 9. Let me see. Jeremiah 6 and 9. Or maybe it was 7 and 6. Let me see. 5 and 6. It's like, yeah. Okay, this is Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 6. Wherefore a lion out of the forest shall slay them, and a wolf of the evening shall spoil them. A leopard shall watch over their cities. Every one that goeth out thence shall be torn in pieces because of their transgressions, because their transgressions are many, and their backslidings are increased. Okay? So what does a leopard do? A leopard sees you before you see him. A leopard sees you before you see him, man. That's how Esau wants to have control. He wants to scan your biometrics. Now your biometrics is the way you move and how you walk, to recognize who you are. Basically, they can scan who you are. But not only that, also what your intentions are, man. By scanning you, they want to see what your intentions are, to keep so-called safety. But it's mainly to recognize people, man. Now, this is all going to go hand in hand with a database like Spain was already talking about, that they going to share their data concerning who has taken this jab in Spain and who hasn't. And it's going to share that information with whole Europe, man. Who has taken this vaccination and who didn't. Okay, share that. And those people are going to be recognized on these public spots, man. Okay? Like the scripture says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Okay, so basically freedom, which there has never been no freedom in this God-forsaken kingdom. There has never been no freedom, but you know, the freedom that you have will be taken away, and people is not going to be able to go in or out of cities, man. And they already test started that in Paris, because over there in Paris a couple of months ago, I think it's 3 months ago, I think, they said like Paris was going on lockdown. Okay, so what happened? People started fleeing out of Paris, man. You know, probably going to their parents, or maybe some cabins that they have in outside of the city. But they was not finna stay in Paris, man. So you had mad traffic jams, you know, of people that wanted to leave the city. Okay, and that's really that thing that's gonna come to pass, which is cities being unlocked, man. People not being able to go in and out of the city when they want to. You see? So here it says, Hosea chapter 13 verse 7, therefore I will be unto them as a lion, as a leopard by the way will I observe them. Okay? Now this is talking about the Most High. Because of our transgressions, the Most High would observe us and check us out. Now we know what Esau wants. Esau wants to be like the Most High. Okay? This is Ezekiel 28:1. The word of Yahweh came again unto me, saying, Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, thus said Yahweh the Most High, because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am the Most High. I sit in the seat of the Most High, in the midst of the seas, yet thou art a man and no God, though thou set thine heart as the heart of the Most High. So he sets his mind to become like the Most High. So he wants to be a leopard in the city too. He wants to observe the people. He wants to have that facial recognition and bring up personal information of people just by scanning their face, man, without their so-called authority, showing you, like I already said earlier, you really don't have no freedom in this kingdom, man. It's just what it is, okay? You just have to agree with it. So this is what they're busy with, man. Let me not play this video. Let me just keep it short and direct, to the point. So like I said, man, we already been saying this, by the way. Under the banner of this Rona, they gonna implement a lot of things, and we just see prophecy coming to pass as we speak, man. Prophecies are coming to pass as we speak, man. As we walk and talk, make our day-to-day videos, live our day-to-day lives, things is only getting worse, man. Things is only getting worse. Prophecies are being fulfilled day by day, man. Okay? Day by day. And what I was saying in the camp, I believe it was last week, I was talking about them already trying to lure in that these vaccinations aren't really working, man. Okay, what was in the news? I believe it was in the news 2 days ago here in Holland, or maybe yesterday. They was talking about that a lot of people are dying from these vaccinations themselves, man, and that they are not really working. And they said, yeah, but it's mainly the elderly. Mainly the elderly are dying from these vaccinations. So what they do is, how do you control a flock of sheep? By making them afraid, man. Okay, that's why you have shepherds, shepherd dogs. I mean, Slakia. You have shepherd dogs, right? Now, what do those shepherd dogs do? They put fear in the minds of the sheep, so that the shepherd that owns these dogs can control his sheep and bring those sheep back into the barn. Okay, so with all these announcements and all these things that they be saying, that's what they want to do, man. They want to put fear in the hearts of the people, and they want to control them. Okay, control them, observe them, lure them into their traps that they have set up. Okay, now this was one of the trap. This is what they have accomplished, and it's gonna be even more. You know, day to day is gonna be more, man. It's gonna be more things popping off, you know, under the banner, like we say, of this Rona, man. You see? But hey, like we always bring out, it's like I think I blocked the mic. Like we always bring out, over here, it says 2 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Okay, so we're not ignorant of his devices, man. If you go into the word ignorant, it says what? Let me see. Ignorant. To be ignorant, not to know, not to understand, unknown, to err or sin through mistake, to be wrong. So we are not unknowing, man. We are not unknowing. Like, these sheep are being manipulated into, well, better yet said, these goats, because you have the sheep and the goats, right? The sheep are the men that are following Yahweh Hashem Yahushua whithersoever you go with. But then you have these goats. Okay, but for terms of better use, you know how they call it in this society, you know, that the people are sheeple, which actually sheeple listen to their master. But yeah, then again, who's their master? Esau Edom, man. So you have these people out here that believe every damn word that they are saying on the news, man. But we are not like that. Okay, and another thing that I just spoke about with the brother, he just left, the brother Garsham. You know, we went into the scriptures studying today. We was talking about how these alternative media platforms slowly but surely always, you know, become more commercial and become more government related, because they are selling out, man. They're selling out. These platforms start off as being so-called self set up platforms, alternative news platforms, but always slowly but surely they turn into the same garbage that the rest of these platforms are, man. You see? So be aware of these things, Akyam. Watch as well as pray and observe what Esau Edom is doing. You know, how he's using these times to set off all kinds of prophecies, man. And this is one of them, that the leopard shall watch over the cities where Israel is, where Israel dwells, where Jake lives. Okay? And that leopard is Esau, because he's trying to be like the Most High. He's trying to be like the Most High, and he wants to watch the people. He wants to have their how you call it? He wants to have their facial recognition, their fingerprints, okay, biometrics, you know, to know the intentions of the people and what they gonna do, and whether they are vaccinated, yes or not, yes or no, and whether they are allowed to go into certain places, yes or no. Okay, it's all fulfillment of prophecy. We're living in a time of prophecy, and we are hastening the day for Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, so we can get the fuck up out of here, man. So with that, I want to give all praises, glory, and the highest honor to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, Bashem Kakadash. Shalom to the elect.